Hi, I'm Frank Edwards, a Durban fun-loving sailing gardener. My mantra is common sense sustainability is fun. Come in for the first day of the rest of your life to see how food forests are laid out and constructed, and enjoy them. Please come in.
Hi, my name's Vanessa. I work with Frank and we wrote a chapter in this book together, specifically about food forests. And we're going to show you now how we do it.
Food forests are systems based on natural forests. They feed and water themselves, and they use water by catching it, storing it, and spreading it to build soil life. This soil life is a very, very important aspect of a food forest. The layers of a food forest are the canopy and climax trees, which are the top ones, the top canopy, then the understory, and then shrubs, herbs, ground covers and root crops, and then climbers which climb up the trees. Those are the layers of a food forest. This is the uppermost layer of a food forest, the canopy or climax trees. This one is a macadamia nut and it's 11 years old and has grown up to be a canopy tree. This is the second layer of a food forest, the understory trees. This is a moringa, this is a citrus, and this is another citrus. This is a West Indian lime. So they're the next layer below the canopy. The third layer is the shrub layer. This is a pomegranate, and this is a Rutilospolia Phyllis van Heeren. This is an indigenous one, which is very good for the biodiversity of the forest. This is the fourth layer, the herb layer. This is a lemongrass, and the other herbs that grow up that are in the shrub layer. This makes very nice tea. This is the fifth layer of the forest, the ground covers that cover the ground. These happen to be nitrogen fixers as well. And here you see another very important thing is a butterfly attracting plant, which attracts butterflies and a wildlife attractor. This is the sixth layer of a food forest, the climbers. They're the vertical layer that climbs up on the trees and goes up. In this case, it's a shushu. This is the last layer of the food forest, the root crop. This is a turmeric, and it's a very healthy plant to have in a garden.
Nitrogen, which makes for leafy plant growth, is locked up in the larger trees, which often grow in sandy soils. In the roots of leguminous trees, which are members of the P&B family, bacteria called rhizobia release nitrogen into the soil, where it is taken up by other understory plants in an endless cycle of soil enrichment. These plants are called nitrogen fixers and may be trees, shrubs, or even ground covers and herbs. So instead of the high fertilizer inputs required in traditional agriculture, food forests make use of natural soil conditioning. An important concept in developing a food forest is time stacking or succession planting. Food forests use ecological principles of natural growth and decay cycles. Initially, a large canopy layer is established of nitrogen fixers. This canopy is called the support species and initially makes up for 90 to 95% of the food forest species. As this layer ages, an understory layer of productive species is encouraged. These edible fruit and nut plants begin as a small portion of the food forest, like 5%, and as time progresses, a productive species takes over the forest, making up 95% of the composition. This is an example of a guild, a fruit tree guild, in this case a carob. And in a guild you always want to have a few other elements. This is a comfrey, and we generally put one with each fruit tree, and it's called a dynamic accumulator. It mines minerals from deep in the earth, and when you prune it, and you can mulch your fruit tree, conserving water and delivering the minerals to the plant. We really enjoyed chatting to you about food forests and encourage you to start your own.
Thank you for visiting and good luck.